Hi everyone, it's Claudia from It Doesn't Take a Lot to Look Hot. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial on basically an everyday look, and I'm also going to just flat iron my hair as well. For this tutorial, I'm only going to do my eyes and cover up any spots I may have on my face, such as this one right here. Because every day it's not actually healthy to wear makeup. It clogs up your pores and then you get blackheads and whiteheads, and it's not always good. But again, you can cover those spots if you want a more flawless type look. Okay, and for this tutorial I'm going to be using makeup shades that are in the brown family or the warm family, except for my eyeliner and my mascara, which is like a bold black. Just because of my hair, it's dark, I prefer to use black. If you do have blonde hair or medium brown hair, you may want to consider like a chocolate brown eyeliner or mascara, depending on how you feel, and especially also if you have light eyes, sometimes a bold black may be too much. So you can be doing a like a chocolate brown, or even like a brown cow brown, which is slightly lighter than that. So here we go with the tutorial. Hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is, because I can't do makeup when my hair is in my face or touching my face, plus it's actually not good for your hair. It promotes oil to trying to get the makeup off. So I'm just going to clip all my hair back on the top, and I just use like one of the beauty clips because it's easier. Okay. And then next, I'm going to just locate all the spots on my face, and using my Almay Smart Shade, it pretty much blends in with your skin tone, and one of my triangles. Use only these. If you're going to stick with one, change it every 2 weeks so you don't get like the oil buildup and you don't put bacteria back in your face. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my one spot, which is up here, and I'm just going to dab it in. It still will show, but it won't be as prominent or as red, so we're just going to dab that one spot in. And then next, I have e.l.f. concealer. I'm going to be using the one that's entitled Beige. It's pretty much, it looks like a basic lipstick stick kind of thing. There it is. I'm just going to put it on the little spot and rub it in a little bit with that. And yes, this is obviously obvious. You don't just put concealer. I've been asked this quite a few times actually before by my friends. No, you actually have to dab it in a little bit. So now it's not as obvious, but yes, I still do have something there. But again, the way that I do my eyes pop out so much that it doesn't really matter that I have like this one little dot on my head. So now, for my eyes, I'm going to use, this is an under eye primer by e.l.f. It works very well. I'm going to put it on the same sponge. It comes out clear when it's on your face, but it comes out like a pinkish whitish color. And I'm just going to dab this underneath my eyes because I do look exhausted. It's hydrating. It looks much better as soon as you do the other makeup, but you can already see it's a big difference. You can actually see the line here versus it kind of went away over here. Okay. Now for on top of my eyes, the whole eye, again, we're going to use the Almay Smart Shade, just a little bit, like literally a little bit, like one little dot like this, and you can use your fingers and just spread it on. And this will help actually the eyeshadow stick to your eyes better, especially if you're not doing a full face of makeup that day. So after you do that, you're going to take your eyeshadow palette. Now mine is by LA Colors, and I'm actually going to use all 4 tones that came in it, and this is the BES481 called Truffles. I'm going to use first the light tan color, which is this one right here, and I'm just using a basic dollar brush. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. Again, name brand isn't everything for a brush. Sephora is charging I think like $10 for like a good one of these, but again, if you use the same one every time, even if you use like a brush cleaning spray, there's still bacteria in it, and it's honestly, it's not worth to either get sick or get an infection. And plus you can have a whole bunch of these for each color you want to use, which is way more convenient. So you're just going to start up here and just smooth that in a little bit. And then I'm just going to do it in like an oval shape. You're going to follow the shape of your eye. Yes, it may come into your crease a little bit, but that's okay. And you do the same thing with the other eye. Just follow your crease. It's okay. Because it's a light color, you'd rather it be light than dark. And try to darken it than try to lighten something. Because then sometimes you have to start over. So this is like the basic right now. As I'm going to wait for this, because it's the main color to sit in, I'm going to use NYC Smooch Proof Lip Stain. This color is the brown one. I believe there's only like 5 or 6 of them. Let me see if there's an actual color name here. Oh, Never Ending Nude, number 492. So lip stain, I use this definitely every day because my lipsticks, they do last a long time on for the most part, and maybe I have to reapply like after I eat or something when things actually touch my lips. But this always is a lifesaver because it keeps the color in your lips. Like as of right now, like I'm sure you guys can see, like I have some white parts on my lips. This kind of just like darkens them and it makes it a little more natural color looking. See, I don't know if you can see the difference from the top, but it makes a difference, especially when the lipstick comes off. And you're gonna let that sit now for a little while. Now after your eyes, they fully sit with that color, you're going to take the next color, which is the big circle up here. Now this, you're gonna start on the inside, and I'm gonna show you guys. So you can take this, you can put it on the inside over here. And you're literally gonna stop right in the center of where your eyeball would be. So you're gonna stop right there. Same thing with the other side. Again, now this is also a light color, so it's easy to blend. Now, I'm going to close my eyes. I don't know if you guys can see, but it ends in about the same spot on both eyes. It starts out with a whitish, like, tan color, and then now it's going to, like, a warm bronze color. Okay, now from here, then you're going to take the next darkest one, which is this one. And this one's going to be your middle tone. So you can put this only in the middle, kind of where you left off. Yes, it's a huge dark blob. I'm fully aware of that. You can do the same thing for the other eye. Okay. Yes, it may look ridiculous now, but we're getting there. Okay, then next we're going to use like this dark brown, and you're going to do that on the edges. Now, you can either do like a round look or a pointed look. Depending on, for me, how it feels like it's going on my skin, kind of the way it goes, but we're going to try to do the pointed look. So you're going to start on the edge, and you're going to just push it in, and push it all the way through. And then from here, you're just going to bring it down, and you're going to blend it a little bit. Blend it. And that's one eye, basically. And I still have to just do a little bit more. But then you're going to do the same thing for the other eye. You're going to start at the edge, kind of mark it. See, that's where I would mark it. And then you're going to push, and blend it all the way down, and pull it down. And you do the same thing a little bit more on this side. Push, and bring it down. Okay. And then you're just going to kind of like blend it all together. And that's basically, for the most part of eyeshadow. For me personally, I also do like a little bit of highlighting under my brow, and I would be using actually the same color as the original for the base of my eye. So you get a little of that, and it makes your eyes pop and stand out a little more. Same thing with the eyeshadow. As a whole, it makes it stand out a little bit more. Now after I put that, I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush. It's one of the thin ones with like the pointy edge, and I'm just going to brush it together, all of it, because you don't, again, this also prevents your makeup from getting too dark by filling it up here. So you're just going to fill this in a little bit. And me personally, I don't do my eyebrows because mine are dark enough to begin with, but I will do another tutorial on that for those who would like to. know how to do your eyebrows and how to shape them. So basically that's it for the eyeshadow aspect. Okay, the next I'm going to do my eyeliner. Now for the bottom, I use e.l.f. again. It's called Kohl eyeliner. I already took off the cap because it was a sharpener, which is actually really cool. I think it's only about like $2 in the store, and so far this has lasted me about 2 months. And I use eyeliner every day. But I put this on the bottom only. You can put it, for me, because I have big eyes, I put it on the inside and on the outside, or if you have smaller eyes or more difficult shape eyes, you just put it on the bottom. And the best part about this eyeliner is that it has a smudge proof tip, so you can actually like smudge it into the places that you want to, which is actually pretty convenient. So we're going to start off with this eye. I'm going to start it on the underneath. Okay. Okay, so I actually did the inner liner. Now we're going to do the bottom. You just put a little bit on the edge. It's what I do because, again, it does have the smudge back. So just put a little bit on the underneath. I'd say probably just a little under halfway on both sides. Now, with the back of it, you're just going to pull it through. And it blends it a little bit better with your skin as well. Perfect. Okay, next I do top eyeliner, and I actually just started using liquid probably about like 3 or 4 months ago when they discontinued my other liner, which I got at the dollar store. They stopped making it completely. It was like a twist crayon. It was amazing. But now I'm getting used to, and I'm liking the e.l.f. Precision liner. It's also in the shade of black. Every single time I use it, I shake it before because it actually peels a little bit if you don't shake it, because all the dry stuff kind of like sits at the bottom and then it kind of crumbles on your face. I do wings on my eyeliner also almost every day, and I will show you like the faster, easier version. Some people use a template stencil, which I think is absolutely ridiculous because honestly it's not that hard. So from the edge, you're going to just start over here and you're literally just going to draw one line up. Okay. Same thing for this side. You can take the edge and you're going to literally draw one line up. Now the line should match relatively. Okay, now from here, you're going to take this and you're going to just draw down, like make a little triangle. And you're going to fill that in. Okay? Same thing with this side. You're going to take up here, draw a little triangle, and you're going to fill it in. Okay, that's the start of your wing. It's not the completed one. Now with this, I'm going to re-dip it. I start on the inside of my eye and then I draw out. Okay, now, I don't know if you guys can see, it kind of connects to the wing, but yes, there is a tiny gap, and we're just going to fill that in. That happens because as you do eyeliner, you start from thin and you go thick. And again, like I do have a small wing because again, today is like an everyday look. If you do want a bigger wing, again, more than welcome to. I do that when I go to work or when I'm going to school or something. This is just, again, a basic look. And do the same thing on this side. And just fill it in. Make it a tiny bit fuller. Perfect. Okay. As you can see, they're pretty much even. It does not always have to be absolutely 100% perfect. So this is basically the cat eye eyeliner. Again, it's basic. It's not perfect, but again, it's much better than how most people would do it. Again, with the stencil, it looks absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. Okay, now from here, after you get all your eyeliner, I use actually 2 mascaras, and I only use this one brand. I will never switch brands. I have done it before. Honestly, nothing works better than, most of people never guess, but pink and green Maybelline is the best ever, and Maybelline is the only brand of mascara I will ever use for any of my tutorials. And I use 2 every day. If I'm doing black, which, sorry, the label's peeling off, they do last a long time. But this one's a curved brush, and this one's like the bigger, thicker brush. And I do have a whole bunch of different brush sizes and actually colors of Maybelline, and I will go into that when I post a products list. So first I'm going to use the pink and green top, which is like the thick brush, which looks like this. And you have to always make sure your mascara is liquidy. If it is dry and clumpy, it will clump your lashes together, and that's not attractive. I'm just going to brush them. Brush them and just keep blinking. Sorry, I make really dumb faces. And I'm going to do actually quite a few coats of this. Now, I have naturally long eyelashes, so I don't have to do as many as I do, like, for example, when I do someone else's makeup. Many people have a short to medium length lash. But I know also I have tips and tricks how to make them look much longer, which I will show you in other videos to come. Okay, so that's one coat only right now. I'm going to take the same one again. I'm going to go to the other eye, and I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to just do the same thing again. And just make sure that, like, as you do it, your lashes don't clump. I don't know if you can see. Same with the other eye. And as I do it, I don't know if you can see my fingers, they are twisting the brush up. As you do it, it also helps elongate the length a tiny bit. Okay, so that's for one coat. Now I also do the bottom, but I use the smaller one. The brush looks like this. It's a curved one. It works very well. So first I'm just gonna do the bottom really quick. Okay. Then after this, I'm going to do my lipstick. And it's Brucci, and it's called Ginger Ale. It's like a tan color, but it also has a little bit of a shine to it, and most of my stuff does have a little bit of a shine to it. And just put that on. Okay. Now, I'm going to go get my flat iron ready, and I'm also going to go get my makeup setter. I like my makeup actually to sit the way it does on your face for a little while, just so then it matches up with the oils and everything that your skin already has. So I will be right back. Okay everyone, I'm back. So I've let my makeup sit for about a minute or two, and now you get the full effect of the look. It's a basic, again, it's a natural everyday thing. You don't want to look like you have a full face of makeup every day, but then you still want to wear it because it makes you feel awesome. So this is what it basically looks like. Now, my makeup setting spray, not from Sephora, not from anywhere expensive, it's actually Claire's. It's about, how much was this? $6.50. It actually works amazing, and it does last a really long time. And again, not every day you have to set your makeup. It is a good practice to do that, especially if you're gonna be out all day. But it comes out basically like a hairspray. I don't know if you can see it, but I keep it about a foot away, and I just do 2 sprays, and then I just dry it off. So when I flat iron it, I have a Chi air flat iron that desperately needs to be replaced. I do put it on the hottest setting just because then it lasts me longer the whole day, but if you have curly hair or something, they do make specific flat irons for that the temperature heats up more and the plates on the inside are different, so it doesn't burn and damage your hair. So I just go through it really fast, my whole head, because again, my hair is naturally straight. This is just to prevent any frizz and lock in the shape. So if, like, let's say in the middle of the day I did want to do a ponytail, it won't get the ponytail ring, which is my pet peeve, is the ponytail rings. which is after you take out your hair and you have like that little bump in your hair. Not a fan of that. So I literally just go through. My hair is the easiest thing for me to do in the morning. It's always the last step after I do my makeup because I do pull my hair back as I do my makeup. And it does get a little staticky right now because right now in New York it's freezing. But that's pretty much the whole look. It's my everyday look. Again, the little zit thing, you barely see it. Just because, like, again, your eyes can pop so much. Yeah. So, this is the look. Okay, everybody, I hope you guys liked my video tutorial. And always remember, it doesn't take a lot to look hot. I'm Claudia. I'll see you guys soon.